Hi, this is Raymond Staple with DragonBlogger.com, and we're still working with the M7 tablet for kids that was given to us by Dragontouch. We've gone over a number of things already, but one thing that I did want to go over, and I believe that it is very important for us to go over, is the actual software that comes with the tablet that makes it a kid's tablet. Now, if I go into looking at all the softwares that I have available on here, one of them is the parent dashboard. And the parent dashboard is a green icon, and it's located almost in the center, just below the one that looks like a kind of scary smiley face there. When I open up the parent dashboard, this is going to give me the ability to control everything that my child or grandchild or whoever's child I set this up for is going to get to do while they use this tablet. Now currently I have it set up as an overview, and you can see that it is set up for Zoe, and she's 3 years old, and it gives you below that the time that she has spent on various subjects. Now currently she hasn't played this tablet, so none of those actually show anything for us. If you look over to the down just a little bit further, we can see that she has not drawn anything yet, and a little bit further over we can see that there's one book available to her. If I go over to apps, which is the next list there, it's going to take just a moment before it actually populates and shows us a variety of apps that are available. Now if you're not in Wi-Fi, this list will never show up. I can add Peppa Activities, the Balloon Pop, which I know she likes. We've never tried the preschool and kindergarten learning games for her yet, but we're going to try that one if I can get my fingers to actually touch. Give it a moment again. There we go. I did I don't know what's going on. I think I hit it twice accidentally. Sometimes okay, there's a whole bunch of stuff showing up there that I've not seen. Those might have been what was available in that preschool app there. And we can look through here and see if there is anything else, like this painting application, and one I'll probably not like because of all the crying it does, but the My Baby Care, she tends to like playing things like that. Now if she was a little bit older, I might give her access to other things like YouTube videos and stuff like that, but because she is not, I'm not going to put those on her list. Once I've put those on her list, I click Save, and all the games that she's going to have available to her are the ones that I provide her with at the moment. Now we had apps, we can go to art. If she's drawn something, under this section I would get to see what drawings she has done, and I could add drawings to her favorites and give her a gold star if I wish to. Under storybooks, again, give it a moment. Alright, under storybooks, I could record a reading of The Three Little Pigs, or I could buy one of several other storybooks that are available, and there are quite a few of them. One thing I've noticed with other programs, or even trying to find them on Google Play, finding good quality storybooks is very, very difficult. Now all of these other storybooks, they list that they cost you $2.99, but if I upgrade to premium, which is a paid service that goes along with Zoodles, those books then become free for me. Premium features. Now we've got basic features and we've got premium features. Should I subscribe to the premium features, I could do video mail. I could promote one subject over another. I can set up time limits of when she can play and when she cannot play. I can set up what languages are used, and in this case there are a handful of languages available. I would be able to set up violence filters so that I could determine what level of violence I feel is acceptable and what level I do not feel is acceptable. I could block characters, and these are apparently things that, like between the lions and stuff like that, you might have a preference on some things that you like and some things that you don't. You could block any of those characters that you wish to block, and there are quite a few of them there. You could remove sites. These are sites for games that are available or activities that are available through this program. If you wanted to remove them, you'd be able to do that there. If you want to learn more about the premium features, there's some more information about that. And of course, if you wanted to upgrade immediately, you could upgrade right there. You are also able to set up your own profile. Now my picture is already there, and the reason it's already there is because I set up my profile not only here, but I also set it up on their website. On the World Wide Web, you can also look at everything that we're looking at here and control everything that we're looking at here from that location as well. Now we also have the ability to look at various topics of interest that we might have, and I got to that by clicking on the little talk icon there at the top right hand corner. And we can see that there's quite a few different popular topics: getting started, adding family members, how much subscriptions cost, and let's see, how much does Kid Mode cost? Let's look at that. We believe every child deserves access to a safe educational online experience. Children can always play inside Kid Mode for free. Okay, so there are different things here. Now that's playing inside Kid Mode, but if I wanted to upgrade and add the special features, then that's going to cost a little bit more. So I can go ahead, click on the little gift icon there, and it goes into the premium features a little bit more detailed there, shows them to me on the far left hand side, and we'll give it just a moment for this to catch up and show us some information there in the center. Currently it's telling me that 1 month of premium is $4.95. If I were to through this app go up and do a 12-month, I could get it for $29.95. That's not a bad price. On the website it listed as, I believe it was $59. So you're saving quite a bit, half as it says, right now if I were to sign up and actually go for it and do it right now. Unfortunately, I can't do that right now. The last thing is the little gear icon, and that's where I can go in and again see some information concerning my profile. Child lock. Right now it says child lock is on. For security reasons, Android will require your child or you to manually turn on this feature again the next time that you update Kids Mode. It has 3 different options there. One is to draw a Z, one is to verify your age, and the other one is to use a PIN number. PIN number is for premium features. I have it set to verify my age. When you're in Kids Mode, in order to exit, you've got to be able to verify that you're old enough to be able to exit. I've set mine up so that I can put in my age. I put in what my birth date is, or as far as the year, and if I'm at least 13 years old, which I am, it'll let me get out of the program. Now that's pretty much it for the kids mode, or the parents mode. The kids mode is next, and we're going to turn that on for a moment. It comes up with this telling me that I can install Flash if I would like to. And I think, oh, for some reason, I've got the overview there. And for some reason, I had this happen to me earlier where I could not seem to get into kids mode. And I do not know why. That is the most bizarre thing, because I was able to go to kids mode before. I'm just trying to figure out why it won't let me into kids mode now. Let's see what it does. Okay. For right now, I'm going to pause this video, and we'll get right back when I figure out how to get back into kids mode. Okay. It's not doing exactly as I expected it to, but I am in kids mode now. And you see the picture of my granddaughter. I click on it, and immediately it gets her attention. Lets her know that she's got something going on. You can see that there are a number of different icons showing up on the screen, and I can click on the arrows and I can see other things that are available. Initially, what I have are a lot of educational videos that she could play and take advantage of. So there are quite a few things that she can look at and do. Let me get back to where we were starting from. And it says I'm missing some games because I haven't installed Flash yet. If I install Flash, then I'll have some games, other games available. But you notice the 4 games that I added are at the top of the list there as well. Okay. If I go to the art mode, that is where we could draw some pictures. If I go to the books mode, and it's being stubborn on me for some reason.
Storybooks.
Notice that the first storybook is available, but the rest of them are locked. It's because I haven't paid the money to go in and actually have them unlocked. Do you want to send a message to, or who do you want to send a message to? I can't even read today. Currently, I don't have that feature available, so I can't do that feature. And then, of course, favorites. If I happen to have things there, then I will. It says favorites are automatically added after. Favorites are added automatically after your child plays for a while. That's about it. Now, let's see if it happens that she tries to exit, or I try to exit. Does it let her get out? You can see that I'm trying to get out, and it's not letting me.
Zoodles. Tap the green arrow to
When I
play
went
more
up there,
games.
by the way, I'll go back to the green
Zoodles.
arrow. When I went back to her beginning, I clicked
Tap
the X
the
there,
green arrow to play more
and it's
games.
asking me for the birth date. Now, I've always said if I don't want somebody to get into something, give it to my granddaughter, and she'll figure out how to get into what it is I don't want her to get into. I have tried several other programs that are out there that make it so that kids can play on the tablet without getting into anything else, and it seems like every single time my granddaughter gets into things I don't want her to get into, and she gets locked up into stuff that she's not supposed to get into. She's going to be able to play her stuff, do her thing, and enjoy what she's doing
Tap
without
the
having to
arrows
worry
see more
about.
games, and tap a picture to start
I'll
playing.
let it finish. She's going to be able to play her games without me worrying about her getting into my settings in the parent mode. And that, for me, sells this product more than anything else. It's included here. It works. Yes, I have tried. We did have another product. I'm actually doing a side-by-side picture of it on my review, which shows you the other product, the other tablet. It died within a few days of her getting it because she cracked the screen. We replaced it. It died a few more days after getting it replaced because she cracked the screen. But when she was playing it, she was constantly hung up in the adult mode somehow because she just figured out how to push those buttons. Here, she's not going to have to worry about that. I'm not going to have to worry about that. Even if she happens to get over here and clicks on her picture,
Zoodles.
after a while it's going to default back out of this, or she gets in here and she doesn't know what buttons to push, it's going to go back to it. It's going to be directing her back into it. Hey, I got in the wrong place. I want to play more games. I tap that green arrow and I'm back into doing what I got to do. I type in my proper information and she's out of it. I put her into it. I take her out of it. She gets to play in it. She gets to have a good time in it. I don't have to worry about her messing with stuff that she's not supposed to mess with. I don't have to worry about her downloading stuff she's not supposed to download, or trying to get on a web page that she's not supposed to get onto, because if I don't give her access to it, she's not going to have access to it. And I think that's, like I've said before a couple of times now, I think that's great. For DragonBlogger.com, this is Raymond Stapleton, wishing you a great evening and even better tomorrow. Thank you and good night.